If you've ever wondered, how did that company get my telephone number? Or why do I keep getting this junk mail? In just a few short minutes, you'll know and you'll be able to tell all your friends and family. There are 7 sources of marketing data we'll be talking about today. The first place that marketing data comes from is the businesses that you buy stuff from. Every time you buy something from a business, they write that information down, whether it's your name, address, email address, or sometimes your credit information and job history if you're applying for a loan or buying a car or a house. They then keep your information for later. That way it's less expensive for them to market to you in the future, and you start to get follow-up phone calls, pieces in the mail, and emails from them. The second place that marketing data comes from is directly related to the first. Those businesses that wrote your information down will then exchange your information for the information of other businesses. Think of a simple example of a car dealer that sells you a car. He'll then pass your information on to the service department so they can schedule your regular services to keep your car in good shape. The same thing happens across many different industries. Once you get a mortgage, for example, your information will get passed along to the refinance department or to a different company that does refinances. In the finance industry, the exchange of this type of data has been institutionalized with credit bureaus so that any business that wants to make better lending decisions can provide their customer data to the credit bureaus and in exchange, sometimes for a small fee, get information about other people that they may want to do business with or lend to. The credit bureau develops a credit score based on all the different companies that contribute their information to them, and then those companies can make better lending decisions. Social networks do something very similar, except that instead of businesses providing the information to pool, they've amassed a personal marketing information by allowing people to interact with each other online. So although they collect the data differently, the end result is a large database of marketing information. Third, businesses will license their data. This is basically the same dynamic as exchanging data from number 2, except where one company has less bargaining power. Instead of exchanging data for data, one company will charge the other company for their data. This usually happens through data brokers who specialize in collecting unique data sets and then reselling for a fee that allows them to make a profit after they pay the owner of the data a royalty. Fourth, some businesses just specialize in marketing as a service, where the end product of their marketing is marketing data. These types of companies are called lead generation companies. And you can find all types and variations of these companies wherever there's a competitive product or service serving a large known market. Think mortgages, universities, car dealers. There are companies that specialize in just generating interest for somebody wanting to go to college or wanting to buy a car or wanting to get a mortgage. And then they'll gather that information or gather somebody who's interested and sell that information to other companies who provide those services or products. Fifth, compilers, or companies that specialize in compiling data, will collect and sell data from public sources. This type of data is useful for companies that do mass marketing. These compilers will sort, search, scrape, and copy county records, property assessments, citations, court filings, and in the case of businesses, SEC filings, UCC filings, census data, and any other number of public sources in order to collect information that will be used to do marketing. Sixth, marketing data will come from compiling telemarketing results. So compilers will call businesses, simply pick up the phone and ask, is so-and-so there, or can I speak to your CTO? And rather than actually speaking to somebody, they'll just write down whether there is a CTO or what the name of the CTO is as a way to collect information about businesses. Another way they'll compile telemarketing data is by using auto dialers. So they'll simply randomly dial numbers and they'll validate which numbers ring, which numbers pick up, and if a number picks up, at what time they pick up. They'll record that information and then resell it for telemarketing later. Finally, compilers will collect online data about businesses and consumers. As technology has evolved and it's become more common for businesses to have websites and consumers to use social media and online forums, it's also become more prevalent to collect that data for marketing purposes. Online data isn't just limited to names and addresses, though. So these companies will collect things like browsing history, purchase activity, as well as social media information so that they can serve the right ad to the right person at the right time. So, as a recap, the 7 sources of marketing data are: first, businesses will write down the information of the people and businesses that they sell to. Second, these businesses will then exchange that customer data, get access to other businesses' data. Third, these businesses will then license that data to other businesses. Fourth, some businesses will just specialize in marketing, where they then sell marketing data. Fifth, compilers will collect public data for mass marketing. Sixth, compilers will collect and sell telemarketing data. And finally, compilers will collect and sell online data. After all this, if you're a business, you're probably asking, how can I get a marketing list? Sign up at listshack.com. It has great data with 200 million consumers and 15 million businesses. It's a super easy to use interface. You can get instant counts for whatever criteria you're looking for, and you can download your list right to your computer. It's trusted by thousands of professionals, and for just $50 a month, you get unlimited leads with no contracts, and you can cancel anytime. Talk to you later.